2021 is already here, the year that has been labeled by the automotive community the dawn of electric vehicles. Besides the numerous models that we have already reported on, the roster of all new EVs is being expanded with yet another batch. In this video, we'll deliver the latest news within the segment, so get ready to get excited about the future. Before we get to the episodes, subscribe to Automotive Territory not to miss any upcoming electrified content. Enjoy the ride! Mercedes-Benz EQA250. According to Mercedes, in 2021 their electric EQ lineup will debut 4 new models: EQA and EQB crossover SUVs, and EQS and EQE sedans. The subcompact EQA250 is the first to break the covers, and it will be immediately hitting European dealerships this spring. Initially, the customers will be offered a single asynchronous motor front-wheel drive variant juiced by the battery pack from the Mercedes subsidiary Automotive with 66.5 kWh, 300 WLTP miles capacity. Additionally, a 270 HP all-wheel drive modification has already been confirmed, and most likely this will be the North America bound variant. After incentives, the Mercedes EQA will directly dare the buyer of its internal combustion counterpart. It gets standard LED lights with the new fiber optic strip design, exclusive light alloy wheels and bi- or tricolor, MBUX, and a full set of active driving assists. Sony Vision S. After an overwhelmingly positive feedback from the media and consumers, the Japanese tech giant has yielded to the demand and moved the Vision S to the prototype testing stage. The project is being developed in cooperation with the Austrian Magna Steyr, who are providing a skateboard EV platform that initially will underpin the Vision S sedan, but also can carry future crossover SUV bodies. The dual-motor all-wheel drive powertrain makes 536 horsepower and has 284 miles of range in it. The driving dynamics are confident as well, rated at 4.8 seconds 0 to 60 and 150 miles per hour top speed. This vehicle introduces Sony's safety cocoon that utilizes 40 sensors to continuously monitor the roads at over 1,000 feet distance and ensure full self-driving capability. Lastly, this gadget on wheels will have a panoramic screen, 5G connectivity, 360 reality audio, and rear seat entertainment. Nio ET7. Already labeled as a major Model S competitor on the Chinese market, the ET7 is the first premium sedan from the marque. The model is exceptionally long, measuring over 200 inches in length, and it has extremely aerodynamic design with the flush door handles and 0.23 drag coefficient. The ET7 is underpinned by a dual-motor all-wheel drive setup, comprised of a permanent magnet unit with 245 horses up front and 408 horsepower asynchronous motor in the rear. It also offers 3 battery sizes with a maximum range of 443 miles. Nio promises full driving autonomy for the sedan, coupled with the acceleration time of 3.9 seconds from 0 to 60 and the brand's latest generation No Me Assistant. To match the flowing, no-fuss exterior, the cabin has minimalistic styling with Nappa leather upholstery, microfiber headliner, floating screens, ambient lighting, and a 2-tone steering wheel. Aptera. The concept of the Aptera, a never-charge, extremely aerodynamic and efficient EV, has been around for 16 years now. In 2021, however, after a decade-long hiatus, the original founders of the company are making a cautious comeback, selling out the first round of 330 special edition vehicles called Paradigm and Paradigm Plus in less than 24 hours. Unlike other mini EVs, this 3-wheel 2-seater offers superior passenger safety ensured by the Formula One-inspired safety cell, advanced airbag, and composite technologies. Looking like an airplane fuselage, the Aptera has 0.13 drag coefficient and consumes only 100 watt-hours per mile. With 4 battery sizes, 25, 40, 60, and 100 kWh, the car will supposedly store from 250 and up to 1,000 miles of range. Moreover, the roof-mounted solar array is set to restore up to 40 miles of charge per day, effectively covering the majority of daily commutes. Toyota Mirai. The new generation Mirai finally arrives to the market, boasting of a premium rear-wheel drive platform, larger dimensions, and a more powerful drivetrain setup. Shared with the Lexus LS, the new architecture allows for ideal 50/50 weight distribution, comes equipped with a new multi-link suspension, and size-wise makes the Mirai similar to the Avalon. The second-generation model is motivated by a new fuel cell system that is much more compact, is 50% lighter, and is claimed to pack 30% more juice than the predecessor. It promises the max power output of 182 horses, the torque of 221 pound-feet, and the maximum range of 402 miles between the fill-ups. The Mirai offers two guises, XLE and Limited. Each comes with a 12.3-inch infotainment, an 8-inch digital instrumentation, and 14 speakers. But the best part is, it is almost 10 grand cheaper than the previous model. Your input in the triumph of electric vehicles over internal combustion is invaluable, so make sure to like this episode, watch it till the end, and participate in the conversation below. Let's get back to it. Exbank P7. Despite being embroiled in the lawsuits alleging stolen intellectual property from Tesla and Apple, the Chinese electric car startup Xiaopeng Motors has begun the European offensive in 2020. Their original model is an affordable G3i crossover, but the latest highlight of the lineup is a sedan dubbed the Chinese Model 3. Like the latter, it has similar trim naming: rear-wheel drive long range, rear-wheel drive super long range, and four-wheel drive high performance. The base models get equipped with a 71 kWh pack, while the premium configurations get an 80 kWh, which would translate to 250 and 300 miles range respectively. Additionally, the Exbank P7 roster has been expanded with a flagship wing limited edition that maximizes the sporty and dynamic styling with a pair of scissor-style front doors. Besides, it gets equipped with an X-Pilot Level 3 self-driving tech and an 18-speaker Dyna Audio concert hall sound system. Alpha Ace. The California-based Alpha Motor Corporation rejects the idea that all electric vehicles need to be weird and futuristic looking. So instead, their new ACV harkens back to the era of 1960s and early 1970s. The car has just two doors and features a coupe-like sloping roof. Underpinned by a modular electric platform, the Ace gets two modifications: Base and Performance Edition. Their exact drivetrain setup, power output, and battery capacity remain undisclosed. But Alpha tells us that we should expect 0 to 60 acceleration of 6 seconds for the former and 4.6 for the latter. According to the company's projections, the range should be between 220 and 250 miles. The cabin of the Ace accommodates 2 people, has 14 cubic feet of rear storage, and sports classy styling with the steel and wood-like finishes that is modernized by a huge display placed in the middle of the dashboard. Renault 5 prototype. This compact electric prototype is the first step in the Renault's 5-year strategic plan that includes 14 new core vehicles by 2025, all of which will be either fully electric or have a hybrid version. From the outside, the Renault 5 prototype pays tribute to the original Super Mini R5 GT, but with modern styling cues. There are boxy wheel arches, a red stripe along the window line, and a noticeable air intake on the bonnet that hides a charging port flap. The most distinctive design feature is of course the absence of a conventional grille. Instead, the company used a backlit Renault name spelled out across the front bumper. The interior details are scarce, but several photos let us distinguish bucket seats with square cushion quilting and an interesting lighting system surrounding the headrest. As rumored by several sources, the production version of the hatch might appear in 2024. Canoe. Established in 2017, the American startup Canoe has been doing very well in the recent years, striking a partnership with Hyundai in early 2020 and even being rumored to negotiate with Apple for the development of its first EV. The company debuted on Nasdaq in fall 2020 and at the same time, to boost the appeal, revealed this all-new multi-purpose delivery vehicle. Launched in two sizes, the model offers 230 or 500 cubic feet of total cargo capacity. It has various rear door options and features adjustable shelves and front toolbox storage. Both vans come powered by a single-motor front-wheel drive setup that tops out at 200 horses and 236 pound-feet. Depending on your range needs, you can pair it with one of three battery options: 40, 60, or 80 kWh. The latter is good for 230 miles in the smaller model and 190 in the larger one. BYD Hunt specializes in cars, buses, trucks, and especially batteries. The Chinese BYD Motors is not a widely known manufacturer outside Asia, though it has been expanding rapidly during the recent years. Upon entering the European market in 2020, BYD unveiled its first luxury sedan. The Hunt has a striking design with a bold front fascia, wide grille, and dragon claw taillights. Powering the front wheels of the base model is a single 218 HP motor, while the all-wheel drive performance version gets an additional motor at the rear axle, increasing the total output to 487 ponies. The Hunt's key argument, however, is the recently developed Blade battery, which takes less space, copes with the overheating better, and offers an impressive range of 376 miles. Inside, even the standard model comes with a huge 15.6-inch infotainment, a host of driver assists, 11 airbags, 6 cameras, and multiple air purification filters. Mini John Cooper Works Electric. 2021 is the year when the world of electric hatchbacks will be welcoming a new model, a performance-enhanced version of the Mini Electric. According to the Union Jack brand, their John Cooper Works division is already testing the hot hatch. In terms of exterior styling, the camouflaged prototype marries the regular model to the JCW GP. It gets a large rear spoiler, funky fenders, and a closed-off grille to highlight its EV nature. In terms of power and performance, nothing has been announced yet, but we do anticipate a more powerful single motor or even a dual motor setup that will bump the peak output to healthy 300 ponies. The battery should also grow in size from the standard 32 kWh, while the acceleration to 60 mph should at least match the GP's 5.2 seconds. Are you thrilled about the latest electric arrivals? Share your excitement in the comments below and mention your favorite models. Let's make 2021 the year of EVs, so smash the like button, share this episode with your friends, and subscribe to Automotive Territory for more. Check out the suggested videos by following the links on the screen, and as always, may the torque be with you!